Warm summer evening here in Wisconsin and a beautiful night for Ultimate. Two Central Division rivals reconnect. It's the Minnesota Wind Chill and the Madison Radicals. For so many years it was Madison at the top of this division, but right now Minnesota is in first place at 5-1 as we continue.
I'm watching this Gutowski and Paul Krennick matchup at midfield. Two of the best young stars in the Central Division right now.
Overthrown though, looking for Gutowski and batted down by Tanner Barkus. Important factor. The veteran Brandon Mattis pulls it down. Underneath from Mickey Walsh. And here's Krennick. I beg your pardon, it's Birdmeyer looking deep. DeClerc versus Coolidge. DeClerc has it! And the Wind Chill break immediately here at Breeze.
Staying chilly here with half of the Iceberg boys getting into the action early. Minnesota getting a break.
Has been the backbone over the past several seasons, and really that's been Madison's backbone since the franchise started. This year the Radicals defense has not been nearly as successful in getting breaks. Back corner of the end zone, and it's Luke Marks running it down on a nice rising backhand from Jacob Wamp.
Yeah, Wam using all of his 6'4", 6'5" frame on that stride out backhand. Madison would love him off maybe in a broadcast format too. If you see him go up and make some plays, don't be surprised.
Oh, incredible layup block. Weber completes it. Downfield, Sam Stark. Into the hands of Jacob Wam. And it's Wilson through the contact for the score. You're right. Not intended for Thomas Coolidge, but he makes the catch anyway. Looking long for Gutowski, testing Kittleson, and it's Gutowski skying the vet and dishing the score.
Gumby, because he's stretchy. Shout out to the new father too, and Thomas Coolidge. Getting a little bit of extra luck from his baby daughter that was just born the other day. And there's that man.
The end of quarters loomed large last week between these two teams. Madison actually finished the day with more breaks as Birdmeyer has DeClerc again. Those two guys are in sync.
The way in which they win quarters, etc., etc. They look like a pretty solid team, and yet they can't come out of these situational plays so well.
Oh, great defense, but a tremendous recovery and score. It was David Nestor coming up with the miraculous catch for Madison.
What a play there from Nestor to stick it out. That was tough. That was a trust throw. Klain expected Barry to kind of pick it up over his back shoulder, but Barry made his first look the opposite shoulder, just couldn't get to it.
Mechanix throws it ahead for Liebforth. Floats it to the back of the end zone, and it's caught by Sam Stark with 2 seconds to go.
The rookie continues to come up and surprise in big moments. This Radicals team has needed to unearth some new playmakers this season, and that man, Sam Stark, continues to elevate and impress.
Up last week against Minnesota, they looked like they were trying so hard on defense and really didn't seem to notch pressure.
Josh Klain launching deep. Jordan Taylor is wide open.
And of course, it's the announcer's curse, right as I said that they were doing a good job communication right there, Jordan Taylor.
10 chance of playing, but he woke up today feeling better. That one, risky spot to a tight space and easily smacked down. Birdmeyer looking to DeClerc again, and he's got Luo beat, and Minnesota is dialed it with a deep shot for DeClerc.
What a pickup and throw bomb there from Berglund. They are just so dangerous right now in transition when he can pick up.
Unbeaten Summit. They were 5-0, now they're 5-2 as Will Brandt launches for Vinoka. Blaze chasing from behind, but Bevon reads it beautifully and taps the feet in just shy of the back line for the Minnesota score. Nico Ronabat, Jack Kelly. I mean, you could fill a couple of lines of guys who are injured.
Yeah, and I think what's even harder too is they expected some of those players, and Ruben Miller and Marcus, who were battling from season-ending injuries a year ago, to be back by now, and their timelines have just gotten pushed.
Completions more than Madison in a one-goal game. And Ben Feldman said that's probably not the best way to play, but we're comfortable playing that way. Looking for it all here, and Taylor's wide open, and a beautiful hammer dropped in there by Vandy Mortel.
We talked earlier about
this would be a gigantic moment for Madison.
You can feel the crowd spring-loading right now. If Radicals get this break, they're going to get an 8th player on the field.
Kai DiLorenzo. He's the guy that needs to be the engine for this D-line. Wilson takes the shot. Carrico is there!
No one expected that throw but Josh Wilson. What a nice little pillow pass into space there from the veteran.
Great field awareness and expertly put that inside out, skirted around the Minnesota defense.
I feel like Coach Feldman was trying to be nonchalant when he answered your question at halftime, but there's a little bit of anxiety in his voice.
I mean, he was on his
my gosh!
That's a Callahan by Andrew Mechanix to tie the game!
Broke in the house, stole the safe, no one even knew he was there.
You have got to be kidding me. It is like he ran into that disc.
And you can see it in the...
Berglund keeps it moving. Berglund shooting it deep. Open man for Minnesota is Tristan Vandy Mortel.
Madison's got to be aware when Berglund gets that forehand throw lined up. He is just dialed in with that thing right now. He's starting to get a little bit of his workhorse in.
It's been a tough week for him. His first child was born 6 weeks early. Sam Stark going long, but Mattis up to the task defensively for Minnesota.
Great positioning there from Mattis.
He's had plenty of moments on this field throughout his. Walsh continues for Krennic. It's been an impressive march so far for Minnesota. Can the wind chill finish? Yes! Krennic to Walsh. As Adam racks his brain of AUDL inane trivia, there's a layout snag, and he's in the end zone. Entertaining sequence there, punctuated by David Nestor. So Trimble and Mechanic for the moment stand alone as Berry uncorks a big lefty backhand. Vanoka reading it and skying through the contact for the score.
Like it was nothing.
Yvonne went big there. He is one of the best athletes of when he gets challenged, he simply rises a bit higher than the competition. Look at him get up.
Colin Berry knowing what Bevon can.
The road at Bree Stevens Field against the Radicals feels a little bit more significant.
Yeah, with only 17 overall goals as opposed to 26.
That's right. Hammer to try and beat the buzzer. What a shot from Kai DiLorenzo. Nestor catches the hammer and Tim DeBiles fired up.
He reached deep into the bag of tricks for that one.
What a shot.
Dregney sees Berry wide open. And he'll unleash another lefty backhand over the pack and into the arms of Michael Jordan.
That was a beautiful rip there from Berry cross field. Spotted his receiver.
2011? No. There's great defense by Krennic, who intercepts it after the deflection.
He's been a little quiet tonight, but that was a big play. Nice throw into space there from Minnesota. And another one
Garlock there to tip
No
it, but it's
way.
caught by Bergmeyer off the ricochet. Wow.
The Berg bounce. He's just been that guy for them this season. It's not clean. It's not pretty. But man, he gets it done. Look at that grab.
That has to be so dejecting for Garlock.
That was Minnesota's just 4th missed puck attempt tonight. They're 8 of 12 on their deep shots.
And yet Minnesota gets it right back and scores with a big emphatic punt spike. Trying to finish off the Radicals and improve to 6-1. Vanoka hammers for Dregney. That was pretty. It would have been the story of the night in the league, but instead it's just another 1-goal loss. That disc was on the ground, and that's incomplete for Vandy Nortel.
I don't know why he's acting surprised there. I just was appreciating the Madison crowd still committing to the false countdown here.
Mechanix layout, hopefully didn't get hurt on that last play. Tough night for the Radicals. They battled back from being down 4 at halftime to tie it up, and yet Minnesota played like a first-place team on the road, and the wind chill rise to 6-1 with a 5-goal win at Reese Stevens Field.